So I'm gathering the last of my ruda plant, my common rue, before the winter frost, because I want to preparar some spiritual colognes. Now, if you ever go into a botanica, you will find agua floridas or spiritual colognes of every kind. You will find ruda, romero, albahaca, Rompe, Zaraguey, and they're so simple to make. Ruda is used for cleansing, removing bad vibrations, bad luck, envy, and the influences of negative individuals and evil spirits. El Rompe Zaraguey in English is known as siamweed or devil's weed, and it is used to remove disturbed spirits, break the influences of black magic spells. It's a hex breaker, jinx removal. It cleanses and purifies. It removes negative associations. Now, when making your spiritual cologne, you want to use a simple base for your herbs. And I'm going to use agua florida. It could be American or it could be Peruvian. When making spiritual colognes, there are two rules that you should follow. One, make sure to use either one or odd numbers of herbs, never even, and that they complement each other magically and spiritually for their intended purpose or use. So I'm keeping this very simple. I'm only going to use one herb per bottle. I'm going to use one to make Colonia De Ruda and the next one to make Colonia De Rompe Zaraguey. I'm going to start off by making my Colonia De Ruda. And you see that I'm using chopsticks because it's easy just to put the Ruda within. And then you see the Ruda inside your Colonia. I like to keep, it's always going to stay there. You can't remove your herbs after you place it in. But this is what it looks like fresh. Now I'm going to make Colonia De Rompe Zaraguey. Again, I'm only using one herb, Rompe Zaraguey, but you can use 3 or 7. Again, make sure that the herbs have the same purpose for its use. So here are my colonias, my colognes. Here is the Colonia De Ruda and the Colonia De Rompe Zaraguey. Never waste herbs. I'm going to hang these up to dry. So now I'm just going to remove the sticker from the bottle of the Florida water. You do not have to do this. But if you decide to do this, please make sure to make your own labels to distinguish which one is which. Soon you're going to notice that the tannins and chlorophylls within your herbs will react to the alcohol within your cologne, changing the color of your Florida water. After 1 week, your cologne is going to get as dark as it's going to get. People will ask, how long will the cologne last? The herbs can be preserved within the alcohol from 2 to 4 years before going rancid. And lastly, make sure to use fresh herbs for making new colognes. And remember, colognes are for external use only and never taken internally. A few weeks ago, I did a spiritual interview with my Jamaican sister, Lavenda Jack, on her Instagram, spiritualessentials.2020. Go follow her over there. And I found out she has a spiritual line of cosmetics and fragrances. So I'm going to give you a review because she sent them to me. So when I open up the package, the first product that I come across is this spiritual ointment. And so I tried it. I can smell the cocoa butter or shea butter. And then it's got like this minty smell to it. It's so good because this is great for if you have like dry skin. It moisturizes your skin. And so I used it and I really enjoyed it. The next product that I come across is a deep muscle relief lotion. And it's like a skin lotion. And I put some on my skin and I can smell the peppermint, the shea butter, maybe a little bit of cocoa butter. And this is going to be great for the winter when you have like sore muscles. So this was really good. Now inside my package, I have a little bag and it's got 3 products inside it. So let me see what we have. The next item we have is a male hygiene wash. You all know that I am Puerto Riqueño and I am a ball sprayer, right? Like to always smell good down there. But of course, we got to wash down there, guys. Keep it clean for the ladies, smelling clean and fresh. The next product is a fragrant oil for the body. And it's called the Fragrance of Favor. And this reminds me of a Puerto Rican or a Caribbean perfume known as Rosas del Caribe or Caribbean Rose. It's very sweet and the young ladies are going to enjoy this. In my package, I got a keychain with Lucky Rice and an I-Ching coin, which I'm going to put in my keychain. And the last 2 products that I got are the Pieces de Resistance, the perfumes. I think this one is called Pure Black, and this to my nose is a fougere. It's a fresh, clean, aquatic summer scent. And it's more like an eau de cologne, and it's unisex, but great for men. This smells like an aquatic, very fresh, very clean, very pleasing. And I think this is a 50 mil, which is 1.6 ounces. And next we have the female perfume. I think this one's called Goddess Rose. Now, at first I thought this was going to be a chypre because you can smell the bitter orange, but then it changes kind of like into an oriental and then into a sweet, nice gourmand. This one is also 50 millimeters, 1.6 ounces. It smells like an eau de toilette, and this one is very for the spring, 30, flirty, and thriving. Now, I do not know her prices, so go check her Instagram at Spiritual Essentials. You're not going to regret it. Real good stuff.